Between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Cavante Turpin on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. Second down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why ain't?
On the play fake, Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guy...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake, and anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Yeah, here we go.
In motion, Lamb. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Yeah!
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Here we go, 47.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This pass right side, taken in by Cooks. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Going to be pulled in by Dowdle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Wait,
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
yeah, here we go. Like 26.
Now Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
26.
They'll run with Dowdle. Wow. The speed on display. He's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This throw left side, taken in by the rookie wide receiver. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second and a yard.
Come on, come on.
Here's Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Warriors 70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. This one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah. Here we go. Right check. We're going to 54. Wide in.
On play action, here's Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Yeah. Here we go.
They'll go play action. It's Prescott. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
On the ball now.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Dragon 60.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll throw with Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels now on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 20.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. I take 20.
Prescott. That's into the hands of the fullback.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Cowboys.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money, you are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Hey, kill. 47. Wait,
Handoff here, up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! Then we're going to 50.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
6-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Right, 26.
They'll run. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. Here comes 2nd down.
26.
They'll stick to the ground.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here we go! Kill!
They'll run here. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. So here comes 3rd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! 26.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Hey, kill.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Now, 2nd and inches.
Yeah! Here we go! Right, take this. Here we go, 46.
On the play fake, Dak. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Third and goal for Prescott. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just an absolute clinic of putting together a drive, Mike, when you need it the most. And their ability to move the ball down the field, it worked the clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown, and more than likely, barring something crazy, a victory as well.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They proved much the best in this one. Again, a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game.